All right. Well, welcome everyone. Got a little bit colder on you today, but I'm glad you were all able to join us for lunch. Most of you by now probably know me, but for those of you who don't, my name is Nicole Finneman. I'm the Director of Research and Academic Affairs here at KEI. And I have the pleasure of introducing today's, our 30th paper in KEI's academic paper series. This paper series, which we call On Korea, consists of timely and unique topics that cover, you name it, with regards to the Korean Peninsula. And we publish these papers roughly every month throughout the year. And with each published paper, we like to hold events such as this one, public forum, to discuss the topic. And then at the end of the year, we compile all of those papers into On Korea, 2 volumes of which have already been published, and hopefully by the next time any of you join us, you'll see a blue 3rd edition of On Korea, which we are currently editing for publication at the moment. So that's our paper series. Today's paper tackles the rather underexplored topic of exchange rate arrangements within the context of a transitional economy such as North Korea. Here to present this paper is Dr. Jeong from Howard University School of Business. Here also to judge him as he does so are his 2 co-authors, Drs. Lee and Mukherji, both also of Howard University. You probably have no tougher audience than your co-authors, don't you? But as for our speaker, Dr. Jeong, who was the lead author on this paper, Dr. Jeong is an associate professor of finance at the School of Business at Howard University. Prior to that, he was with the University of Maryland, the School of Business at the University of Maryland College Park. His specialties include international finance, investments, and corporate finance. And prior to coming to the United States, Dr. Jeong served as an economist in the research department of the Bank of Korea. He is a graduate of the School of Business at Seoul National University, and a surprise that KEI and Dr. Jeong are just getting together today when we both inhabit the same city. As for the paper today that he's about to present, much of this was in fact developed prior to the announcement of the November 30th economic reforms in the North. However, it's certainly mentioned. And then I think from our perspective here at KEI, it raises some important issues, which many of you here, as I look around the room, are well equipped to discuss as well. So that means that I will expect a lively discussion following the presentation, and I look forward to that. With no further ado, Dr. Jeong, I will hand it over to you.
Thank you very much for your kind introduction. And I'm honored to be here. And my name is Jeong from Howard University School of Business. And this paper, I'm not going to use no economic model or no econometric specification, no rigorous econometric estimation, no econometric corroboration, but based on, I don't know, stylized facts. So I'm going to say in the layman's terms. Okay, my motivation is obvious. We have 2 alternative economic systems. One is market-based economy, and the other is a centrally planned economy, so-called economies. And specifically for between South Korea and North Korea, in 2007, the aggregate GNI, gross national income for South Korea, is 970 billion, as opposed to 27 billion in North Korea, about 34 times. And in the 2007, per capita GNI, $20,045 for South Korea and $1,152 for North Korea, about 17 times. However, I'm really puzzled by political leadership in North Korea. Priority seems not economic development, but WMD development to secure the regime. In my opinion, economic development is better than WMD development to secure the political leadership. And we have an example like China, Vietnam, for example. And then again, in this table, as you can see the difference, the divergence, significant difference between the 2 systems. Clearly, they are the losers. Okay, additional motivation is if, based on my suggestion, if additional cost involved, in my opinion, the power of the cost of unification. However, it can be recovered by reduction in the defense budget or gain from synergy between the two Koreas. And I'm very interested in economic welfare for North Korean residents suffering from hunger, no consumer goods, so on and so forth. However, if it's too good, then possibly it's going to have political leadership as well. It's not my intention. At the same time, it's going to be provide a significant welfare for people in Korean country, people, and also provide welfare for the rest of the world. You don't have to worry about the terrorist country, but the country with the human rights. Okay, introduction part. I'd like to talk about the two different types of transition economy. One is due to the sudden collapse of the Soviet Union, we have forced economic reform, mostly in Eastern Europe. And as you read the 1996 paper by Fisher, Sahai, and Day, they all IMF people, and they published a paper about experiences of former Soviet Union countries, including Russia, 26 countries. Now, after forced economic reform in 1980s and 90s, now two countries, Slovenia and Slovakia, joined single common currency called the euro, Jeong. So meaning they completely recovered from a transition economy and they are regular economies. And another type of economic reform is self-engineered reform. No sudden collapse of communist regime. For example, China, Vietnam, and Cuba. So altogether, we have some pattern here, some successful, as opposed to not so successful. And then, however, we find that an important determining factor is exchange rate ranging. So today, my purpose here, and the purpose of my paper is, I really want to trigger a serious discussion on this issue. Okay, we have economic theories, and as you might heard about, I think possible trinity is among them. And then Krugman explained this using a China example. So in essence, you cannot have all three at the same time simultaneously. You have to sacrifice at least one. You cannot have stability of the value of currency, autonomy of monetary policy, financial integration. So you have to remove at least one. You cannot get all of them. And the other, theory is about optimum currency areas. And this is about mobility in labor and capital, common characteristics in the economic fundamentals. And the reason is larger than a country, then it's a good idea for the area to have a single common currency. And then the adoption of the euro, single common currency in the European Union, is a good example. However, they have to have some convergence criteria. They have to pass a test, in terms of inflation, GDP, deficit, so on and so forth. All right? And then, however, on the other hand, we have a dollarization. It's a unilateral, like El Salvador, Ecuador. Without any convergence criteria, without passing any test, they voluntarily, unilaterally joined monetary union with the United States. The United States never asked them to do so. And then at the same time, we have Friedman 1953, a very famous argument for flexible exchange rate regime. His argument is, once we have a flexible exchange rate regime, then we will not import any inflation from other countries. As we did during the Vietnam War era, inflation in the United States transmitted to other countries. So, Friedman's argument is, if we have flexible exchange rate regime, then we're not going to import that kind of inflation from other countries. However, Jeong in 1995 found that's not the case. Empirical evidence for a group of 7 countries, even though you have a flexible exchange rate regime, you are not free from transmission of inflation from other countries. Okay, so recent trend is, generally speaking, my observation is fixed exchange rate regime. As you know, after World War II, we had the Bretton Woods system that's a fixed regime, 1945-1972. However, inflation in the U.S., because of the Vietnam War, U.S. cannot maintain the compatibility of U.S. dollar into the board. So many countries, including France, said, no, we're not going to take a decision anymore. Today declared flexibility from 1973. However, now the trend is what?